Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do what's called a 5-minute review. Normally I'm a little bit long-winded and overly detailed, and today I'm just going to try to give you the most essential pieces of the Magic product review. But before we get into that, you know we're going to start off with a fiddle tune. Here's a tune called Fermoy Lasses. Alright, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the tune. But let's really focus on what are we reviewing today. Roddie McGhie put out a product a couple of months back. May have slipped under the radar. And anyway, I'm going to put it on your radar. It's called Puzzled. Stick around and we'll get right into it. All right, let's do a quick demo of it. First of all, Puzzled by Roddie McGhie. And what I have here is a deck of cards. And I have Professor Potter's Puzzling Paradox here in my envelope. So let's go ahead and show you what I have in my envelope. Of course, I have a puzzle. I never leave home without my puzzle, and I'm always ready to go. And let me show you something that's kind of cool and unique about this puzzle. One, that I'm really good at puzzles. You'll see here that this staggering 5-piece puzzle, as challenging as it is, that I'm able to put this back together in, geez, less than 30 seconds. Am I a puzzle wizard? Probably. Shockingly good. You can see how great I am at puzzles, but let me show you something about this puzzle. I would say I probably am ready for a 1,000-piece puzzle at this point. If I just take a couple of my pieces and pull them off, and yet now I rearrange, and I take this puzzle piece and I put it right here, and I take this piece right here, you'll see that I've now completed the entire puzzle yet again, and yet I have this one extra piece that's left here. But let's do this real quickly. Let's go ahead and place our final piece right here. And you can see that what you can do here is if you take your finger and you rub along the seams, you can begin to actually fuse this card together, and you're going to see you get an impossible object here. That you get a brand new, essentially mismatched card. All right, that is Puzzled by Roddie McGhie. All right, everyone, you just saw the demo of it. Let's see if I can do this within 5 minutes. All right, so Puzzled by Roddie McGhie, what you are going to get. So you are going to get a tutorial that is actually done by the creator of this routine, which is Roddie McGhie himself. It is 20 minutes in length. 20 minutes is really short, but you're going to get everything that you need in that 20-minute tutorial to be able to do this effect. At the end of the day, this is a beginner level effect. And with that said, however, I found that I still needed to put in a little bit of practice. And what I mean by a little bit of practice, 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I was ready to go out and to perform this. And the hardest part was just the choreography. I just sort of found like, when do I pick up the deck of cards? When do I hold the envelope? Where do I place the envelope? Things of that nature is sort of like the choreography pieces. And after, it took me probably about 6 times running through it, which takes about 30 seconds to a minute to actually run through it without any patter. And I found after about doing it 6 times, I felt comfortable with the being able to perform it. So the takeaway there is beginner, easy, still put in a little bit of practice, and you're ready to go. All right, what are you going to get? So you're going to get everything you need from this little container right here to perform it. You're going to get 4 of these cards, and let me do a close-up of what the actual cards look like, or your impossible card. You're going to get 4 impossible cards. They are made by the United States Playing Card Company, so you know that they are of good quality when you receive these. You're also going to get, let's see if the focus takes a second. You're also going to get your puzzle pieces, and they're just cut up cards, and you're going to get your envelope, which will be in play as well. All of these are great quality. I have 0 problems with them, and they should last you a long time. Even if your envelope gets old and grubby, you could probably make your own piece of this that is gimmicked, because a portion of it is gimmicked. All right, your takeaway there, the product is solid in terms of physically what you're getting there. Okay, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, because you're only getting 4 of these impossible cards. If you're the sort of person who wants to hand out a souvenir, you're thinking to yourself, I can only do this 4 times and then I'm done and I'll have to rebuy it. Not so. They are selling through Penguin Magic the refill cards on these. So you can get a packet of 24 of these cards for $15 US dollars currently, to be able to hand them out if you would like to hand them out. Now again, not a must, but if you wanted to, you could do so. All right, I think that's sort of the large big takeaways, is that easy to do. You get everything that you need. Tutorial short, but does the job. I think at the end of the day, you have to determine if you like this style of effect, does it fit your character? And if it fits your character, then it's something to consider. Now, the cost on this in the United States is $39.95. So it costs $39.95, plus if you want to get the cards to hand out, that's an additional $15 for the 24 cards. I think this sort of fits into the sweet spot of, if you want to have everyday carry, it's great everyday carry, because essentially it's a packet trick. You will need the envelope with you. You can carry this around in your pocket. And the one other thing that I would add, that you'll need a deck of cards. And while it doesn't come with a deck of cards, there's nothing gimmicked about the deck of cards. You simply will use it as sort of your performance stage to be able to perform the effect. All right, those are the things that I think you need to know. I hope this very short, brief, to the point review is helpful for you. I thought I would do a 5-minute one on this, because it's so easy to do. There's not a lot of detail to have to go into, and it's something that might have flown under your radar screen and yet might fit something that you would be interested in. All right, make sure that you leave a comment. Let me know if you purchased it, what you thought was, if you thought about it, if you've done other routines that use this method in terms of a puzzle that's reassembled with a missing piece. This, of course, has the kicker in that it fuses itself together. If you've seen earlier versions, I think there's a version out there with a framed puzzle pieces, and they're reassembled with a missing piece, and yet it's the original size. It's also done with a candy bar, exact same sort of thing. The difference with this one is the kicker on it is that it fuses together at the very end, and you can hand it out to your spectator. All right, that's it. Hope it was helpful. Leave a comment. Like the video if you haven't liked it. Please hit that like button right now, and subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. All right, everyone, thanks so much. See if I can talk. I'm FiddlinJonny, and remember to keep fiddling around with your magic. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.